All right, we're coming right back at you with step two. Step two, it's getting real juicy right now. Now, we've developed relationships with the buyers, and we have the specific zip codes from the buyers because we asked them what was their criteria, what was they buying in, where were they buying in, and they giving them to us. So for step two, I'm going to give you an example of if the deals are in Memphis, all right? If the areas that they buy are located in Memphis, Tennessee. Now, make sure I got my magic marker here so I can actually break down to you what you're going to do with the zip codes when you receive them. So for example, you've met one buyer and he's giving you about 7 zip codes, and let's write them out here, okay? I'm gonna draw my title. And also I'm gonna write the title so everybody out there can actually see and know what I'm writing on the board. So we're gonna take the data. We're going to call this the data setup, all right? From collecting that data, getting that information, and giving it to the marketing company so we can set up our marketing campaign. All right, so you sat with the buyer and he's giving you the zip codes, and these zip codes, for people that's not from Memphis, these are actually zip codes that are located in Memphis, Tennessee. All right, if you're in Memphis, you know where these areas are. If you don't, you need to study and know your zip codes for your local market. Very important if you want to be a successful wholesaler. All right, so let's say that this buyer has given us about 6 zip codes, okay? This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all right? So from meeting the buyer told me that he buys specifically in the Tuklahoma area, all right, the Perkins area, the East Memphis area, Night Arnold, White Haven. This is White Haven area, 38116. If you're in Memphis, you know that's 38116. The Orange Mound Park area, kind of near University of Memphis, but still Orange Mound. You know this area if you know this zip code, 38135. The Applin and Winton location, kind of still shy of Bartlett a little bit. You know Bartlett is 38134, but you can still consider Bartlett to be 38135. And then you have 38016. If you're in Memphis, you know that's that beautiful Cordova zip code, a great area. So now the buyer has given us some secret sauce. He's given us what you would consider a cheat code, an advantage. That's why you want to do step 1 first. Because if you don't, you're not going to know where to market to. We're going to take those zip codes, right? And we're going to send them to a data source company, right? Data source company, such as yellowletterscomplete.com. I'm going to say it again, guys. yellowletterscomplete.com. Hand range kind of sloppy, so I have to say it if you can't get it. .com. This is the secret here. Now what they're going to do is they're going to take these zip codes, compile them up, and create a successful direct mail campaign. Erase that there and write it better for you guys. All right. Now, many people out there watching this video might not know what direct mail is. What is direct mail? I've never heard of direct mail before. Is that a marketing strategy? Yes. And it's one of the best strategies in wholesale real estate. I've done it all, guys. I've done cold calling, bandit signs. I've done, the virtual assistants and getting the websites out there to try to automate everything. For me, guys, nothing has transformed my business like investing in direct mail marketing. It allowed motivated sellers to give me a call first. Wow. Imagine that. You don't have to chase the deals. But I understand. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that cold calling doesn't work. I'm not saying that bandit signs doesn't work. I'm not saying that talking to people doesn't work. It's just very hard and frustrating. Direct mail makes it a little bit easier for you. And I hear people out there, well, can I cold call in the specific zip codes if I don't have the money for direct mail? Yes, you can. All right, just make sure that you call a lot. Don't call 50 people a day, call 100. That way you heighten your chances of actually closing a deal. Can I do bandit signs in those areas if I just know whether? Yes, you can. You can actually take bandit signs, which is a little bit cheaper than direct mail, and go out there in those areas and put those signs out. It will work. There are other alternatives, but you must know what areas you're going to market to is very important. Now, once you do that, something magical is going to happen. You're going to have your postcards just start flooding out in different areas to different people, right? I'm just drawing these little things as postcards. So once they go out there to those absentee owners, to those pre-foreclosed individuals, to those inherited property individuals, it's going to land in their mailbox. Once it lands in their mailbox, they see your postcard and advertisement, and they give you a call, which prompts you to go to the next step. All right, and that's what I'm going to talk about next. So, data setup, talk to the buyers, get the specific zip codes, get those specific zip codes sent to the data source company, which is yellowletterscomplete.com. Have them actually tailor make and set up a direct mail campaign for you. They do everything. They do the postcards, they create the verbiage, they provide the stamps, and they also put them in envelopes for you, so you don't have to do anything but get ready to answer your phone. They set everything up for you. It's a one-stop shop of direct mail marketing. That's why I'm actually speaking about it in the video. Don't make direct mail hard. Don't listen to the guy that says you have to write them out on your kitchen table, you know, and send them out. If you can't afford to do direct mail, then look at the other alternatives of cold calling, driving for dollars, talking to people, and also website creation. You can do bandit signs as well, okay? So we're gonna do that, and we're gonna have those postcards go out. We're gonna negotiate the deal. That's what I'm gonna talk about in the next step, all right? See you on the other side. Kind of